MMOs. I'm your host, Mysticraven. Alright, I got to do surveys, but I just wanted to do a quick stream because I was not aware until this morning that the Real Godzilla posted a video about Impen. Now, I did take a vote in his poll. Since I've been back, I have avoided Impen in every configuration for PvP. It is junk. It is garbage. When it got a nerf bat, it was pointless to put it on. I do recommend everybody go check out the video. I don't have it linked, but the Real Godzilla goes over it. And I've said since I've been back, what the fuck were the PvP content creators smoking? This is the bitch about this for me. Now, I haven't been to Blackwood, but I got to go to Blackwood first. So this is how far behind I am, honestly. But I do have the new chapter, But, sorry, I'm still getting over this COVID. I mean, I'm done with the quarantine and whatever, and I'm clear, but I'm still getting over it. Anyways, this was the bitch for me, is the content creators who literally, and I mean literally, was pushing Impen for the last 2 fucking years on build videos and never had a fucking clue what the fuck they were doing, saying, or anything. They had no fucking clue. None. Zero. And I was like, this took a fucking hit. Like, it got cut in half. It's garbage. It's junk. Like, why would you even contemplate using Impen? Why? Why would you do it? You're better off going with base resistance. And Real Godzilla goes over this in the video. So I do recommend everybody check it out. But you know what I'm saying? It's not new that I've covered this type of stuff time and time again. You know, I'm like, why the fuck are you fucking fakes using Impen? You're fake. You're not a content creator, you're a fucking commentator. You're a fucking clipper. You're a fucking fake. You know nothing, zero, zip about this game. You don't even know the numbers. And that's embarrassing. On every fucking level. It's embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing. Now, I've made mistakes too. We all do. But that's not my point. For 2 years? 2 years. And then I come back and I'm like, don't fucking use Impen. Don't do it. It's garbage. It's junk. It's trash. It's literally a trash fucking trait. And then people are go, oh, music don't know what he's talking about. Man, listen, I stream all my shit. I do. I stream my shit. So it's like, you know, hey man, don't take my word for it. Get fucking wrecked. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you die. But stop fucking following this trash. Stop following trash. Now, hopefully, the Real Godzilla stops putting Impen in his builds. And Zoss, and here's the thing, what I'm going to say. If Zoss wants Impen to be a viable thing, they need to lift that shit back up. Well, let me tell you something, what I do. In PvP, I never build crit, hardly. Every once in a while, unless I'm a Khajiit, I avoid that shit like a heart attack, man. I mean, seriously, I just avoid it. Why? Because crit is a crit chance. If you stack too much into crit into PvP, you're going to deal damage, but you got to think about mitigation, right? Base damage rules the roost for burst, especially for scaling, right? If you're going to scale any proc set, especially now, you want to take advantage of your scale factor. You always, and that's in PvE too. Even if you're not using proc, you want to scale properly. Now in PvE, you take into consideration your critical rating to scale, but in PvP, you have to have survivability, and base resistance will cut down critical damage regardless. So it's like, I love it when people come in and they're like, whoa, Mr. Good. And I'm like, listen, I've been, oh shit, my battery is low. I'm gonna have to switch out my controller. But, we won't keep it too long. But I've been PvPing in MMO. I've been doing MMOs for over 20 years, man. The math don't change on that, right? It's always been the rule of thumb, you don't build crit for PvP. You never build crit for PvP. You always build base. Why? Because every game has critical resistance, right? And the more base damage you do, the more you do across the board, right? That's just the name of it's the nature of the beast, right? It is the nature of the beast. And it's like, why, oh God, why did it take you guys 2 years after a nerf to realize it's shit? That's my question. Why did it take that long and me to resurface myself to bring it to everybody's fucking attention? You guys still doubt that the content creators, the top content creators in the game, come here? That's bullshit. They all do. And like I said, I say you do. I say you do. That never has fucking changed. Okay? That's just the way it is. Alright? What it is. Now, if I'm being a little bit more, I don't know, callous, it's because I don't really give a fuck anymore. I've dealt with trolls for years. I've been the nice guy for a very long time. And just whatever, I just don't care anymore. I just don't give a shit. So I'll just say this. It's nice when I say something and months later it comes out, yeah, it's shit. Hey man, I told you so. I told you so. It's shit. It was a staple at one time when it was good. And if ZOS wants to go ahead and have more people run an impen, well, there's a couple things that have to happen. First, you have to bring back critical rating, right? You have to bring back that lovely critical value that people are going to get to build crit builds, to make crit builds, you know, because the only class that gets guaranteed on a crit is a blade, right? Coming from stealth. That's the only guaranteed critical class. So, I know that's around here. Did I have a clothing one? I thought I did. It's around here somewhere. But, yeah. So, they have to go ahead and make sets that are right there. Sets that have critical sets viable, right? By, you know, giving us more of a critical rating. Get rid of that fucking nerf. You know, you nerf the critical, you know, damage cap. You put a cap on the, you know, that modifier. So bring back the critical value, the critical chance value. Because without that, who really wants to fucking build? Who wants to build a crit build for PvP? Or even try? You shouldn't. You know, even when it was there, it was still questionable. But now, who really even wants to fuck with it? Second, you got to bring the impen back up. Because currently, I said, Nernhone on small pieces rules the roost. Reinforce them big, Nernhone on small. Then you got well fitted. And if you want to scale, infused. You know, if you want to get a little whatever on protective or whatever, you can do that. But that's pretty much your call based on what? Survivability. If you want a little bit more tankiness. But you got to think about sets. Now, there's about a bunch of people who saying like certain sets are BIS in PvP. That's bullshit too. That's bullshit. You know, the thing about it is, you got to think about conditions, right? It all comes back to conditions. So I'm just going to say this. I'm Vindicated again. And for all the people who keep thinking, oh, they don't come here, they don't do it, you're high. You've always been high. You're smoking crack. Put down the drugs. Okay? Next time, whatever. Don't listen to me. I love it when people don't. And when those fake fucking commentators fucking throw garbage to their viewers, I love it. Why? Because they play in Battlegrounds, they play in PvP, and I eat them the fuck up. So please don't listen to me so I can wreck your fucking viewers. As always, have a nice day.